Hey guys, it's Ambajam. So I was about to send out the email for tonight's group again, and I was like, I gotta do video. I cannot send this email out without it. So I quickly changed my top pajamas anyway. I still have my bottom pajamas on to do it. And I have to talk about and point to the deep, intimate, vulnerable, commanding, demanding power that you are choosing what you want the session to work on, and how freaking powerful that command is. And what sticks out is not just you choosing, it's why you're choosing, how you're choosing, and where you're choosing from. And it's very, it's like you're gathering all this strength to choose and just be very, very clear about what you want this session to work on. And it just keeps building and building, like that empowerment just keeps building and building and building our foundation for tonight's group. And for those of you who have registered, and for those of you who know you're going to join but haven't registered yet, we're all doing it. And it's this, again, this deep, vulnerable intimacy with yourself that's deeply choosing the layers that you want spirit to work with. And I just had to talk about the power of that within you, that I just don't even have all the words. It's just so profound. And it's in the midst of what you're going through that you're choosing. That's why it is so powerful. It's easy to choose things when we're feeling great, right? And we're happy and everything's going wonderful. It's when we're going through stuff and we gather our energy anyway, right? And we choose to become more self-aware and more healed and more transformed and more released and more embodied and more awake. We're like, you know, and that it just matters so much. It carries so much command, what you're doing. And it's just building and building and building and building for this session. And I don't even know how to talk about it because it's so profound, but I have to talk about it. I have to at least say something. So I am saying something. And I just want to thank you so much for allowing me to meet you there and collaborate with you there and assist you there. I was kind of joking with myself that I feel like I'm a cosmic waitress, and that we're all in this big restaurant and I go to your table and you are choosing from this like elaborate menu and you're like, I want this. And I'm like, okay. And then I give it to Spirit and Spirit cooks it up and then we bring it to you and you eat it and then you're digesting it and you're like, you know, I want this now. Oh, and more of this and a little less of this and more of that and more of that and more. Oh, and then this and then this. And then Spirit just keeps cooking it up and bringing it. And it's like this whole collaborative effort in how none of the restaurant could work without any of us, because we all do our specific parts and each part is equal in power. Even though what we do is different, it's all equal in power. And it's just like we can't do it without each other. A restaurant cannot exist without the cooks, the dishwasher, the washing of the floors, the polishing of the silver, the chair setting up, the window washers, the napkin laundry washers, the list is long. The chefs, the managers, the computers, of where we put our orders in, right? Like, I mean, I could like keep going with this analogy, right? But that's how detailed our sessions are in how each one of us brings exactly what we need to bring and how each one of us matters. And your choices freaking matter, man. It directs the entire session. So I had to talk about this. I'm so honored to serve you and to work with you in everything that we do together. So I will see you tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern at our spiritual dinner table. And yeah, man, I'll see you later. Okay, bye for now.